What is up, guys? Welcome back to the world of Minecraft. Now, I think you can see immediately things have changed here. This is all dirt. There's a sheep just hanging out. Most of the glass is gone. My mob trap wasn't working no matter what I done, and I think it was partly because of the size of the thing, and just partly because it was a poor design. And I just didn't really do that well. So some of you may immediately tell what I'm doing here with this one. If you've ever heard of a guy called Kearsar, I think you pronounce it, or Kearshar, he designed this mob trap that is just insanely large and just spawns tons of items, something like 2,000 items an hour. It's not like the most impressive one compared to everything else or every other design people come up with, but it's certainly one of the easiest to build, because all it requires is building a 30 by 80 long room. And then you dig a trench in the middle, and then you can just branch off every, I think it's something like every 6 or 7 blocks or something, I don't know, but I'll get to that when I get to it. At this point I'm digging it out and working on it, but I'm not going to do that on video because it's way too much work, and you can see already the scale of the thing. It just took an awful long time. And obviously taking down the old one and clearing everything up, especially clearing up the glass tunnel that I made, because there's even, like, I'm pretty sure somewhere here, I don't know where it is, but there's like the ice that I made, the ice that I spawned rather to help me with my original trap is still like down there because of how much work it took. I couldn't be bothered, doing it properly, so I just kind of filled it with dirt. Like, if you go over here, there's still some of it left because I'm thinking I might still do something with this. So I honestly just went ahead and just packed the place full of dirt and didn't even didn't think twice about it. Whoa, that's suddenly a 2 drop down. So yeah, this is a bit of an under construction type thing for now. I'm not really going to too much into it just now. I'll explain the inner workings when I get the kind of basic layout done. For all intents and purposes, it's exactly like the other one, except it's just really, really long. It doesn't have multiple floors, so it has a lot of horizontal spawning pads and no vertical. So all I'm going to do is dig a trench down here, then say in fact, it is exactly the same design, it's just given a bigger range for them to spawn. And the good thing about it, I found out that you have to be between 24 and 80 blocks from the mob trap. I thought you had to be just 24 blocks away from the mob trap, so you can actually be 80 blocks from the furthest point of your mob trap and still get away with them spawning. So the good thing is this is 80 blocks long, so it's like the exact length. So we can have like this won't be like this obviously when I get around to building a collection room. But what we can do here, if you imagine this is going to be too deep, like you'd expect, it's going to be filled with water, and then it's going to come to here, and there'll be like a lava trap. Probably not exactly here, but there'll be a lava trap, which will let the mobs die. Then we can have a collection point really, really close by it, as opposed to having a big long stream that I had before, like with the glass and all that. I'll probably stay there because I like the look of the building, and I'll figure something out to do with that. But here, I'm probably going to build the collection room in this general area, so I'll take a little bit of this land away just to make it look a bit more rounded. But it'll be here somewhere, like centralised with this thing. And that's really all I wanted to. I didn't want to go too much into this just now because it's basically the same concept as the other one. It's just really long, which means it's going to take a lot of work. What I wanted to do actually was pretty much go and have a look around my surrounding area. So this might be a walk and talk episode. I know for some people that may be boring, but I don't have the motivation to work in the mob trap because it's just sheer grunt work. It's just digging out and placing water, and you've all seen the technique for making endless flows. And as far as the mushroom farm is, I'm looking at other designs because the one I was doing just didn't work. Basically, it wasn't. Oh, hello, chicken. It wasn't working that well, so I just decided to scrap that for a while. And most of my builds recently haven't been working, which kind of sucks because a lot of them prior to that were working quite fine, and they were being quite successful. So I don't know, I'll get around to building something that actually works. Like the automatic reed farm was pretty good, and I'm confident that I can get the mushroom farm working. But the issue with mushroom farms isn't really the concept is quite simple. All you do is make an area where they spawn, and then a piston controlled water gate that'll let the mushrooms flow. Wow, look at that. They'll let the mushrooms flow into a collection area. That's a simple concept, but you know, making the most efficient one is difficult. And the other thing is the spread, or the spawn and spread rate of a mushroom is incredibly low and slow. So it might take, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours to spawn, you know, a decent amount of mushrooms worth collecting. So I don't know, at this point, what might be a cool idea is to go and take a couple of mushrooms and plant them in a cave system, and then, you know, in a couple of weeks time, after I've clocked up a couple of hours of gameplay, because I only play this really when I record, on this world that is, we can go and check it out, and they should have spread wonderfully, and then we'll have tons and tons of mushrooms for all the mushroom stew or soup that we could consume. But yeah, I just wanted to have a look around. I haven't really checked this area out much, and I thought it'd be cool to go and have a look and see what's what. But I think this is a cool area. Actually, this is like, well, I was going to say it's somewhat reminiscent of the old base, but it's not really. But you know, like, I love little areas that are just kind of closed in with a little lake and some decent building areas. Like I could build something over here. Oh, look at that over there. Maybe this could be a build area. And I see reeds as well, which we don't need, so I'm going to leave them in harmony. And I don't know if you can tell, but I've got really bad hay fever, so I've kind of got a stuffy nose and been sneezing a lot, so it's not fun. And that's kind of why I didn't want to do much, because it really takes it out of me for some reason. The hay fever's really beating me up. I think we're going to start getting into lag territory, so I don't want to mess about too much with that. I did see a pig, however. And I don't even have any. See, this is why the mushroom farm would be great, because it's like a for all intents and purposes. Oh, the mystical 4-high reed. What is this? The 4th time? 3rd time we found one? I'm beginning to think they're more common than I once believed. Okay, I'm getting into bad times. It's becoming night time, and I'm walking into a dark cave with one torch. Okay, I'll leave that there actually in case I ever come across it and go, okay, well, I wanted to check that out. I need to get back home. Oh god. Get the shovel out. Oh, this isn't even... I can't even see what I'm doing. Very good. Okay. Oh man. Oh man. This is not good. I've not lost my way home, I can't see anything, because a combination of the game actually being dark and the sun shining directly on my screen isn't the best combo. Oh my god. This is why I'm looking forward to having a brightness slider in the game. If you didn't know, Notch is adding that in 1.8. Okay. I do apologise if you can't see anything as well. I'm honestly like really blinded by the light, honestly. Even though there's a complete lack of in game. here. I think I'm going up anyway. Yeah, it looks like I'm going up a hill. Once I start seeing signs of the old base, or the old base, our base, yes. Oh god, that was dangerous. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't roam around at night. We might run into strangers. Or Endermen for all we know. My god. I will be doing more update videos on the Endermen, and then probably we'll do a few updates on the 1.8 update, or the 1.8 release in general. If you're interested in that, of course. If not, then I'll do something else. But yeah, so I think I'm probably going to call it quits here, because honestly, whoa, don't want to lose my don't want to lose a sword. But I think for next episode, I've got a couple of ideas that don't necessarily require, you know, me working on the mob trap. I can just get that done off camera and show you little progress updates at the beginning of each episode until it's almost done, and then I'll get to work on showing you me building the thing that actually kills the mobs and things like that. But let me get daytime so I can actually see what's going on, and then I'll round this thing up. Now what I actually want to do, oh god, I'm breaking the wrong, is actually figure out what you guys want me to do in terms of next episode. So I've got three things here. Well, actually no, I've got two ideas. I can either work on the mushroom farm, you know, either redesign that or try and get it working, or over here, or even on top of the mob trap or somewhere, I could build a really functional tree farm, and that would be interesting. So let me know, mushroom farm or tree farm, and also if you can suggest what I could do with this thing, this little building with the cool little sticky out bit. It doesn't necessarily have to involve this tunnel or the glass, which looks funny from here, but I just want something to do with this now that it's not going to be used for the mob trap. So let me know in the comments. The sneaky word of the day is going to be Enderman. Keep it themed creepily, I guess. If you can fit that into some kind of weird sentence that's going to confuse people as cars drive by my house all the time. Wow. Yeah, so have fun with that. I've been Sneaky Mode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.